Hi everybody, I'm Dahlia the Hologram. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great night. Let's jump in and play some more Dune Awakening together. We are going to be exploring what just happened on the Landsraad. Not sure why I have this extra thing right here. Okay, let's go. Hope you're doing great. Sorry about that. I got distracted. Welcome in, Gardenia. Thank you so much for being on YouTube early. That means a lot to me. So it looks like the Landsraad just registered. I think that means we won again. Looks like it. Oh, we still have 2 hours left. Is there anything left to contribute to? That I want to contribute to? Don't think so. But we could work on stuff that we want to get the rewards for. Hi, SNS Darkness. How are you doing? Welcome in. It's great to see you. Hi, Sargareth. Welcome in. I'm doing very good. Thank you. What you been up to, Sargareth? So, deliver more carbide scraps is something that I was working on. It looks like I was up to 4,000. The next marker for me is what? I can't see it. 7,000 maybe? For some reason it's not showing. But that might be cool. We could go work on that a little bit. Sagareth says tummy was unhappy, lost a lot of water. I'm sorry, I hope you feel better. SNS Darkness says I'm at the store right now getting food. Cool, I hope you get some really good food. So in my pocket I have some of this irradiated slag still. That's what I was farming yesterday. Do I finally have the stuff to make some of the things I need? Keandre, welcome. Thanks for redeeming your daily Dahlia. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, it looks like I can make these boots. What do I need for this? More Duraluminum ingot. I think that that's something I legitimately need is new pants, right? Let's see how my stuff is. So this is Duraluminum hat. This is a not Duraluminum chest piece. I do think probably my pants need to be replaced the most. Jessie says, Heartness me. Hi, Jessie. It's good to see you. Welcome. And Keandre, hi. How have you been? What's new? Let's make some more aluminum. Looks like we can only make one aluminum. How funny. I should already have enough of this to make what I need, though. So we'll come over here. Syndicate pants. Let's freaking go. And I can technically upgrade my boots, too. What kind of boots am I wearing right now, though? Oh, I've got good boots already, though. I like these boots. I think I'm gonna keep these boots for a while. I do remember getting the plans for some different gloves, though. Maybe I can't make them yet. Where are they? Here's these syndicate pants. This will be an upgrade for sure. It says, "Hi, Summer Cherry. How are you doing? It's great to see you, friend." Hi, Seductive Graffiti. Welcome in. Got me some pumpkin pie flavor Pop-Tarts. Ooh, I love that. Sagareth says, "Hi, Miss Hologram. I will lurk here too." Thank you, Sagareth. Heartness. Summer Cherry, what you been playing? Congratulations on getting platinum on the Stellar game. Everybody, if you're not already, please go follow Summer Cherry. She's an awesome streamer on YouTube. Variety streamer, currently playing Oblivion and a couple other things, and she's really cool, so definitely go check her out. Thank you so much, Stan, for redeeming your daily. Dahlia, how are you doing? Hi, Valen. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks, Summer. I know I don't have to, but I want to. Whoa. I accidentally opened my chat, so it took up the whole screen. Hi, Stan. What you doing today? Anything fun? I'm very excited that this weekend is GCX event. I will be going there on Thursday, and I'll be there all weekend. Hopefully I'll get to do some IRL streams. I actually today was working on trying to officially make a server for my IRL streams, so I think I'm going to be able to do it before then. We might have to do a test stream in between now and then. So that's something to look forward to. And then if I can make my own server for IRL streams, it's going to give me a lot more control. I might be able to multi-stream IRL doing that. And also I'll save some money because when I was renting a server, it was really expensive. So now maybe I can save some money and be able to IRL stream more. Maybe. It depends. There's still other things that make IRL streaming really expensive, but the server is definitely part of it. Stan says, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Summer Cherry says, I come here because I want to show my support to my favorite streamers. Aw, Summer, that means a lot to me. Thank you. I heart your streams too. Killer Curve, good to see you again. How have you been? Welcome in. It's so good to see you. And everybody, Killer Curve is also a content creator on YouTube as well. So please be sure to go sub to them as well if you haven't already. Killer Curve says, I'm good, 100%. Nice vertical live. Awesome. Thank you so much. Summer says, try to stay safe, Dahlia, when you IRL stream. Thank you, Summer. Yes, I am very careful. I never go by myself. I usually have people hiding in the background that you don't see on stream, and I'd go to safe places too. So, but especially lately, I definitely try to be extra careful because I've heard some really scary stuff in the news about people IRL streaming, so it's a dangerous time. But the event that I'm going to should be pretty safe, and there's going to be a ton of other creators also live streaming there at the same time. Let's see. I don't want to make new boots right now. I kind of want to make new gloves. But those are not the gloves I want to make. Where are the gloves that I want to make? They're not Reaper gloves. Do I remember getting gloves and I didn't actually get gloves? Summer says, yay, I wish I could go. Lol, maybe someday. It'd be really cool to hang out with you in an event like that. I would love that. Actually, something really neat. I don't know if any of y'all remember that I did a couple of co-streams with Catarella before. Catarella is also going to be at this event, so I'm going to get to meet her for the first time in real life, so that's pretty exciting. Killicurve says, like and shared out, Dahlia. Thank you, Killicurve. Heartness. And Summer Cherry says, heck yeah, me too. If you feel safe sharing, what state do you live in, Summer? But if you don't feel safe sharing, that's okay too. Do-da-doo. Inkvine pants. I think I already know Inkvine pants. There's a couple of Inkvine boots. I don't really need those. The reason I ask, of course, is because oh, you're in Texas? Cool. I was going to say the reason I ask, of course, is because I want to know, like, a region that would be easy for you to possibly go to events at. I am in Florida, so I know that there's a couple of big cons that haven't happened in Texas. I have not personally been able to afford to go to any of them yet, but I hope that I'm going to be able to at some point. And then maybe we could both try to go to the con or something. That would be cool. So I've got new pants. I should probably change the color of my new pants. I do technically have a chest I could build as well, don't I? Let's go see. Do I have a new upgraded chest I could build? I remember learning it. Where is it? Do I need an upgraded thing to make it? Here we go. This is the new chest. For this, I need way more spice-infused duraluminum dust and silicon block. Wait, do I have more duraluminum dust in here? Jesse says we should go to Daytona Beach together and enjoy the beach and the ocean. Do they have a con there? I usually meet everybody at cons because it's safe for everyone. It's the safest way for everybody to hang out is for us to all go to a con together. And I'm always interested, if I can afford it, in going and meeting people at cons. But if there was a con near Daytona Beach, I would definitely do that. Definitely, definitely. Stan says, what's on the agenda tonight? I am going to work on my gear a little bit and then just play and have fun. We're still in the middle of that really, really hectic week at school. Hi, Run 'em Down. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're still in the middle of that really, really hectic week at school where I am basically like barely holding on for dear life. So I have little time to stream today. I wanted to at least go live for a couple of hours and hang out with everybody, but then I have to get back to schoolwork. And especially because the big event is at the end of the week, that's going to actually make it that I have less time for studying this week, and it's like the week before finals for my summer classes, so it's a very intense time. But what I would usually finish on by Thursday or Friday has to be finished by Wednesday. And there's extra work than usual. So my agenda is just to chill for 2 hours and then get back to work. What's your agenda? Let's go do the killing I was talking about. Oh wait, yeah, and I also want to change the colors on this. Purple's cool, but it doesn't match what I'm wearing. What was I wearing before? Oh, these are light pants. Dang, I didn't know they were light pants. These look interesting. Let's go with it. They're not as cool as my heavy pants outfit, but they're okay. Stan says, I'm just chilling, no real plans. Cool, well thank you for spending some time with me. Thanks, Summer Cherry. Lucas Booze became a member. Thank you, Lucas.
Lucas Booze became a member. Lucas Booze celebrates 22 months of membership. Hello, YouTube friends.
22
nice to see
months
you again,
of
Ozlash.
membership. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Lucas. It's so good to see you again, too. How are you doing today? Everybody spam hearts at Lucas for 22 months of membership at holographic helper level. Thank you, Lucas. How have you been? So we're, you probably saw my message in Discord already, but we are doing all of the Artness in the middle of August after this term ends so that I have time to do a big painting stream. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Lucas says, good to see you as well, Hologram Dahlia. Run him down says, nice outfit. Thank you. How are you doing, Lucas? I've been thinking about you a lot. I hope you're feeling good and stuff. Lucas, thank you for 60 months in a row. Subscribed with Prime. Aww. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas is my single longest subscriber, everybody. And he was my original mod. He's still a mod, but he was the very first one. Thank you so much, Lucas. You're amazing. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. Lucas says, I'm doing okay-ish, but I'm improving. Thank you for asking, friend, and I hope you and your family are doing awesome. We're doing good. And I am glad you are improving. Summer's sending you a trophy from YouTube. Woohoo! I hear friends. Friends are on my ceiling. Somebody has arrived. Who is it? Let's go look. Whoa! Somebody has arrived. Hello! Hi, Jason. Good to see you. How's it going? Demon Days, hi! Welcome! Good to see you. Congratulations on finishing your class. How have you been, Demon Days? Everybody, if you're on YouTube, please be sure to go follow Demon Days. They're amazing. I highly recommend their content. They do a lot of cool stuff, particularly Fallout and music related. Jason Lee says, didn't realize you were streaming until I saw you. Cool. Heartness. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Let's look at this pretty plane. It looks like we should fix it. Oh my gosh, this is a fancy plane. Let's fix it. It's broken. I want to fix it. We're gonna fix Jason's plane. Repair. Oh, I probably can't fix it, can I? I'm gonna fix your wings for you. Because it's all smoky. You're welcome, Jason. Uh-oh, we're out of ammo. Let's go make some more ammo. Jason says, it's the engine parts that are so near broken. They have been repaired too many times. Yeah, that's what's happening with my main plane, too, is I'm about to have to either upgrade or rebuild, because it's starting to get to the point where I can't really fix it anymore. But I'll just keep doing the best I can with it. Lucas says, have you gotten eaten by the sandworm while flying so I can make an epic clip? To be honest, I try to avoid that. I want you to make epic clips, but please, no, I don't want to die. Maybe if I'm about to, like, throw it away. Kill a Curve! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for becoming a holographic
became a member.
Thank you, Kill a Curve, for becoming a holographic member. It means so much to me. I hope that you enjoy your membership and all the benefits that come with it, including the homemade emotes. You are added to the list to get a heart in the Heartness Artness, which is happening in mid-August. Make sure you're in the Discord for an announcement of exactly when. And if you missed the live broadcast of it, it will be on a VOD so that you can see it later. Jordan White Wolf, Heartness, how are you doing? Nice, Jason. Yeah, it's got a cool skin on it. Stan says, how costly is it to build multiple choppers? I mean, if you wanted to grind for the mats, it's very possible. My day has been excellent, Jordan White Wolf. How's your day been? Everybody hype in chat for Killer Curve becoming a new holographic helper. Woohoo! Thanks, Stan, for the hype. Jordan White Wolf says, just chilling and playing Dune myself. Heck yes. I forget, are you on our server or are you on a different server? Because we do have a guild if you want to be in a guild with us. And anybody's welcome. We are on the Canis Major server, North America. Jordan White Wolf says, I'm addicted to this game. Me too! I have unintentionally taken a break on all my other games and I've just been playing this. That was not what I planned to do. And most of you who've been around for a while can attest to the fact that I usually just try a game for like a week or something and then I stop playing it. And in this case, I just have kept playing this and slowly stopped playing my other games. It's like all my playtime goes to Dune now. I don't know for how long, but I figure I might as well enjoy it while it lasts. I'm sure we'll still go back to other games. Like, I haven't officially quit anything. Particularly Fallout 76, I know is one people have asked me about. I still intend to play that. I'm just taking a little break right now because I got so into Dune. I was actually thinking about pulling out Fallout 4 in New Vegas again soon too. But no, I have not officially quit Fallout 76. Just taking a little break-see. Whoa. Yeah, it's like red. Oh my gosh. It's completely red, so you're gonna drive it till it falls apart, huh? Stan says a good game will do that, just take over your entire life. No kidding. And Jordan White Wolf says it's so good. Killer Curve says I'm on Discord. I can join. Heck yes. Lucas, will you please put the Discord link in the vertical stream for Killer Curve? Jason Lee says the base is low on aluminum. I'm going to go grab some more. I'm going to fly it until I can afford to replace that part. What does it take to replace it? See you in Discord, Kill Curve. And be sure to keep an eye on the welcome room, because at some point within the next 48 hours, Rebellious Wolf is going to ask you what platform you found me on. And then she'll, like, officially set you up as a member. But you should have access to most of the other rooms before that. But yeah, we still, like, operate a lot of the modding and a lot of the Discord stuff, all old school style, like actually managed by people instead of bots. So instead of like instant select your own stuff, it's like Rebellious Wolf is awesome and she does it. It's old school now. 5 years ago it was normal, but you know, technology changes so quickly. Some of the newer Discord people don't even need to have helpers at all. They can just get bots to do everything. I think being able to talk to a person, even if they take longer to get stuff done, like, is really cool though, because then you can make a friend. And the only reason it takes longer to get stuff done is because, like, they're not sitting there staring at Discord every moment, you know? So, like, Rebellious Wolf only checks Discord once a day, and so if you don't join until after she's checked, then you won't get in, then you won't get greeted till like the next day type thing. You know what I mean? So like a robot might greet you instantly, but Rebellious Wolf will actually be your friend, potentially. So I think that that makes her better. Rebellious Wolf is like everybody's cheerleader. She's awesome. She's very positive and says nice things to everyone. I love that about her. Jason Lee says, need lots of aluminum and capacitors for those parts, or if I wanted to upgrade them to Duraluminum.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
There's a sandstorm! Oh no! I hope you get away from the sandstorm, okay? You're welcome, Jason. Do I need anything else before I go kill things? Looks like I need bandages. And potentially a sharpshooter.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
What happened to my good gun? Gluttonous drinker. Doesn't look like I can make a lot of good ones without farming. Do we have any that are just already made laying around? Thanks, Lucas. I appreciate it. Turns out it's actually quite small compared to a lot of people's. I need to upgrade and expand. This game allows you to build massive bases, which is really cool. Jeff, hi! How are you doing? Good to see you. Ooh, this one's much better. Let's take it. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Dove into the rift to escape the storm. Sweet. Gilby, hi! Gilby swivels into the chat. Fatly is a tech priest who found himself somehow on Arrakis. Hello, Gilby! Gilby says, Dahlia, you actual hologram. Super heartness. How's it going, friend? Jeff says, poll is 100% IRL streams. Heck yes, let's go. And Jeff, I'm so happy to see you. You're right, I agree. Gir is the bestest boy. Gilby says, I just awoke, so I need to make a coffee, but I'll be with you in about 20 minutes. Sounds good. Thanks for popping on the stream while you make your coffee. Alright, I'm gonna go on an adventure and try to get some more of those carbon thingies. For the people that do the thing and the Is that what I want? Landsraad. What do they have that I want? They have a chest piece, which I think I already claimed. A perforator. I don't know if I care that much about that stuff, to be honest. I don't know what a perforator is. It's probably like a fancy sword. Might be kind of cool to get. I mean, we could go kill some of them. Just because that's always a good place to go farm anyway. So, wait. Do I have enough gas? Also, what if I... What just happened? Now I'm thinking about completely changing what I'm doing. Should I completely change what I'm doing? No, I'm gonna go do what I wanted to do. Okay. So I'm gonna head to this place. Misa Tyrell. Do I have enough gas? I don't think I have enough gas. Gardenia Goo, thank you for subscribing for 44 months. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Thank you so much for 44 months. I hope that you enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. I'm adding you to the list for Heartness, which is going to occur in mid-August after this summer term, during my break. Yes, Gir is feeling better now, Summer. Thank you for asking. He's recovered. He seems like he's doing so much better. The vet still wants him to do testing to try to prevent the issue. But he is good to go for now. Hi, JJ. Welcome. It's great to see you. You got a G18 RTX 4080 gaming laptop. That sounds awesome. How do you like it so far? It sounds so cool. I completely forgot what I was in here for. Oh yeah, gas. I don't want to run out of fuel. Where did I put the fuel, though? I lost it. That's not it. One of these days I'm gonna organize this place. Lol. I had it organized and then it just, like, everything got thrown around crazy style. I think we might have to actually make more fuel. Looks like we're almost out of fuel cells too, which means it's gonna be time to do like a full-on farm shortly. JJ says it's great. I just need to add storage, add a Lano cooling pad, and possibly add a custom decal skin too. Cool. Jeff says gas near beans. Beans make gas. My granddad used to always say that. He used to say, beans, beans, the musical fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot. And I thought that was gross. But that's what he said. Are beans really a fruit? I thought fruit had seeds. Jason Lee says, the more you toot, the better you feel, so eat beans for every meal. Every meal. Lucas says, beans equals happy. Honestly, I like beans too. But since I'm a hologram, luckily I don't get any bad side effects. Sagara says, Dahlia, seeds doesn't rhyme with toot. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Commotion. I'm ready. Commotion. Let's go make a commotion. Woohoo! It's time to go. I hope that I didn't leave the stuff in my inventory. Good, I didn't. Well, I thought my plane was in bad shape, but now that I've seen how far Jason has pushed his, I think I might be able to push mine a bit farther. Jeff says, Southern gals don't make gas but the vapors. What? I have not lived in the South long enough to hear about the vapors. That's gross. What is wrong with you people? Just kidding. I heart you all. There's radiation down there. I can see the colorful clouds. There's the vapors down below. Just flying in my plane, you know, the normal stuff. The regular things you do when you have a plane. Don't want to get too low in your plane or that sandworm will get you. Lucas wants to clip the sandworm eating me, but I think I need to wait until my plane is unrepairable and then perhaps I'll fly naked into the sandworm's belly so that we can get a good clip. We'll have to do it very dramatically. I'm going 170 kilometers per hour straight down towards the sandworm. Whoa! Hey, look-see. We might have to go get that. Stan says, for science! Are you gliding to save gas? Yeah, that's how it's set up. You like get hyped and then you glide. And if you're too low, you can get eaten by sandworms. Whoa, my own shadow scared me. Scared of sandworms. I'm terrified of sandworms. Now I'm gonna get up, look around for sandworms. I don't see any. Do you? They have AI and they move all over the map. There was this one day during Head Start where they like decided that they were mad at us and didn't come out for a few days, for like an hour or two, and it became like noticeable that they were gone and everybody complained, and then they came back. Well, the devs had to like take the game down and force them to come back. And then now they're programmed to be like, if they don't bother somebody every so often, they go crazy whenever they see someone and they like stalk them. They're definitely set to interact with people every so often, because I've seen them go just absolutely nuts. Like especially once the servers started to quiet down. So they seem to have a pretty decent AI. Stan says they threw a tantrum. It was the day the sandworms became sentient. Hey look, here comes a sandworm. A sandworm has noticed me. Now it wants to play. Go away, sandworm. Go away. Go away, sandworm. Well, now that it's here, it's here. They'll probably be here for a while. Lucas says, go, 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 sandworm way up here. My goodness, Jason Lee. My goodness. Stan says, notice me, senpai. I think we're good. Hi, Silver. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you're enjoying BioShock. How are you doing? Alright. Where did the sandworm go? Is he leaving or is he just hiding out over there? The fact that I didn't see him go anywhere else makes me think he's just hiding out. I think the last one left might be right on top. Okay. Oh no! Not good. I could die. Come on, let's freaking go. The only thing I want is like the dang sand. Dang. This is not good. Alright, so... Hold on a second. That should help. Sheesh. Terrifying. The gamers, thank you so much for redeeming your daily Dahlia. Ugh, here comes a sandworm. Please don't eat the spice. I still want it. Heartness, thank you for redeeming first. I'm not sure, nobody ever cares about it but you. Yeah, y'all, why you're always slacking and not redeeming first? The gamer comes in like 2 hours later and always gets it. It's funny. Freaking sandworms. I think there might be 2 here now. Alright, let's go down. Have you been? How was Jason's first birthday? Alright, I got it. Let's get out of here. And actually, it looks like I've got so much stuff now that I have to go home before I can really... Or actually, I could hide my plane. That would be okay. Let's hide the plane. Okay, Stan. What do you mean, Jason? I mean, if you wanted to donate aluminum, of course I could refine it, no problem. I thought you needed aluminum to fix your plane. Let's go park over here. Well, don't you have a base? If you're saying that you need to use the aluminum right now, I would say you probably need to go to your base, because I don't intend to open up the aluminum grinder at the guild's shop until I have my own personal base. The gamer says he also said his first word. Aww. Hold on, I missed what you were saying about his birthday. You're enjoying the LA weather and it went great. Awesome. So you're hanging out in LA this week? That's cool. Hope that you have a nice and sunny vacation. Woohoo! This should be a safe place to keep this. Is it still sheltered? Yeah. So this is a good place to keep this. Let's see if there's anything else I should put in here. Probably the spice. If I have any money, put that in there. Basically anything I don't want to lose. This other stuff, who really cares? All of it's replaceable. Although this might be lighter than some other things. Time to kill. His first word is dada, and your wedding is on the 28th. Oh my gosh, congratulations to gamers. That's epic! I hope if your wife is okay with it, that you might put a picture of your wedding in the Discord afterwards. So I can see. I want to see the wedding. Hope that y'all have a wonderful, wonderful wedding. Oh my goodness! It's a bad guy! Got him. Uh-oh. This guy's far gnarlier. Haha. Whoop. Haha! Dang it. Ha 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 ha! There, that's better. I meant to do that. Okay, the gamers, no worries. Well, congratulations anyway. Lucas says, my son's first words were, where's Elder Scrolls 6? Just kidding, I don't have a son. LOL! That's funny. The gamer says, where's Fallout 5? For real, though. For real. Where's GTA 6? At least we have, like, kind of an idea of when that'll be here. That'll be a strange day for the garden, because Hologram will turn into a gangster. I'm usually so nice. I thought that there were more chests around here, but I don't see any. Mr. Lothar Hartness, how are you doing? It's great to see you. Whoa. There's an auto mod. Mr. Lothar Hartness. The gamer says, I love the new butt spot, the reborn one saying Gooner. I didn't know they made a butt spot reborn. That's cool. It would say that. I think. The gamer says a streamer did that. The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Yes. Let's go! Ah! That's trouble. No! Ah! Dang it, these guys are always so fierce. I knew that that was kind of a bad idea, but I wanted to see if I was strong enough to take them in that context now. And the answer is no! Silver says other 80s movies being remade, Toxic Avenger, which might be out now, and Red Sonja. Thanks for the lurk to gamers. Jason Lee says, aw, rip. Thanks, Jason Lee. We'll get him this time, Slugger. Don't worry. What an intense battle. Respect. Thank you. Jason Lee says, don't touch that worm. Oh, I learned my lesson before. I had to touch it. I was like, does this thing do what I think it does? And I was like, yep, it does. Video game 101. If it'll kill you in real life, it'll probably kill you in the game. I see someone.
My sisters, my brothers. Long has the sun of Arrakis blazed across the desert sands. Long has it burned.
I honestly like this area. I call it church. It's time to go to church and get some kills. This is probably one of my favorite zones in the game because it's got the lady from the Visions preaching. And I think you actually kill her too. Oh no! That gun is able to get through my shield. That's why it's so terrible. Now this person's gun, on the other hand, is not able to get through my shield. Alright. Where's the psycho with the big gun? Deep in meditation. Boom! 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 There's not freedom of religion in this game. Everybody either worships Shai-Hulud or nothing. Whoa! Shai-Hulud is the sandworm, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know the lore. This is the Sandworm Church! Oh god! It's that guy again! Ah! Self-revive! Self-revive! Ah! Alright, let's do this again then. Dang it. FYI, they can shoot through the cloth. Apparently! Lucas says, oh yeah, I forgot about that. It is indeed. Do you mean the god? The worm is the god, Shai-Hulud? No, thank you, Jason. I'm good. I'm just here working on Landsraad stuff, so it really does actually help to be alone for that. Thank you for the offer, though. And I have cleared this entire area more times than I can count, so. It's not that I can't do it. I'm just kind of messing around. The hack in BioShock really hard. Oh, I never did that. I think I have BioShock, but I've never really played them. I think I've played like the intro to the first one and it didn't really grab me enough to get me to keep playing. Stan says, I'm back. What did I miss? I died twice. But I'm okay. I'm just messing around. I got some new gloves that I'm excited to make, but I have to get the top level stuff to make them. And they give me the, like, they basically reduce the amount of stamina it costs to climb. They're light gloves, but they reduce stamina. They're probably what I was thinking of when I was trying to make gloves earlier. I forgot that I need to have plastonium or whatever it's called. Oh yes, you come back here with me. Aw, man, she's fist fighting me. Oh, out of stamina. No. These Shai-Hulud freaks are strong. Why is my stuff not working the way I'm used to it working? It's like my controller's down or something. Jason Lee says, they're relentless! Well, I am kind of crashing on their church. This is a matter between God and man. Whoa. There we go. That's the move I was trying to do earlier that wasn't working. Sometimes I think my controller doesn't work all the way in this game. Lucas says, bye guys! Yeah. Stan says, you mean like aiming? Yeah, like that. Now if there's just one guy here, they're easy. Who else is there? Oh yeah, I've got this too. I forgot about this. Let's go. Yeah! Who's topping the leaderboards today? Are you one of the meanies? Ugh. Die, die, die! That's my line. It's the other guy! That turret is pretty sweet. Yeah! I think it is too. Alright, so what I'm really in here for is chests. I know there's some chests around here. I know, isn't there like a secret cave or something on both sides? Although I'm not sure if this is the right way to it or not. Silver says, howdy everyone on YouTube. Great to see ya. It's good to have you over on YouTube, Silver. I like having you on Twitch and YouTube. I see someone. Oh man, how did she do that? When there's two of them, it actually gets kind of hard if they're both shielded. Let's go.
Shield on.
How are they doing that? They like do a stun move on me and then I can't finish my move. Either that or my controller's just not working like I said earlier. Because it's not doing what I expect it to do. Ooh, I'm gonna have to eat more spice. I can't help but notice that this place got much easier once I started eating a bunch of spice. Do you think that means something? Is this a place where you're supposed to eat a bunch of spice? Isn't there supposed to be a chest up here? There's no chests. What happened to all the chests? There used to be chests. Lucas says, whoa, he went Bruce Lee on you. For real, though. He's got some sort of a stunning Bruce Lee move. It's absolutely stunning. This is the part where I'm hallucinating. I kind of like the hallucinating part. Sometimes you see some really crazy stuff and you're like, what the heck? Labyrinth, hi! How are you doing? This time we seem to have audio hallucinations. Have you seen the giant animals yet? Yeah, and I saw like giant shadows of people one time too, and it was like actually dusk and in a spooky area, and it was like legitimately scary. It was really cool. I loved it. The hallucination system in Assassin's Creed Origin in Egypt is really cool as well. Oh, I didn't know it had that. That's cool. What are you hallucinating on in that game? And obviously in this game it's spice withdrawal. Let's see if I can eat more spice. Become more saturated. Hi Trey, by the way. It's great to see you. How are you doing? Lemon says, I'm good. I've been watching Nautilus. What's that? Have not heard of Nautilus. Bad RNG for the carbon things I'm here for today, to be honest. Trey says, good. Happy to hear it. And just a reminder, everybody, next weekend we don't have our regular streams because I'll be in Orlando at GCX event, but I'm hoping, as long as I get service, to be able to do an IRL stream or two. So make sure you have notifications on here and on YouTube. If I can only stream to one or the other, I might stream to YouTube because I wanted to try out some of their new systems. So if you're not already subbed over there, make sure that you do sub. And same thing for the people on YouTube. If you're not already following on Twitch, please jump over there and make sure you're following, because I'm working on trying to set up a server and potentially be able to multi-stream my IRL streams. But if I don't get that set up in time, I will have to just do one at a time. And like I said, I might favor YouTube over Twitch this time just because of new features and stuff I want to test. But any streams that happen next weekend are going to be off schedule at random times, and they might not be as long as usual. I think there's even a potential for me doing a stream on Thursday as well. That's the day I'm actually going. Ah! Whoa. Oh no, I was talking too much and not paying enough attention again. That didn't help. An oasis, a well, a cloud of locusts, raining insects, floating scarf, a falling fish, meteor shower, a woman picking up flowers, a single power upon the sand, among others. Willow Hartness! How you doing?
But yet bears witness to the core of our hearts. Shai-Hulud! Yes!
Woohoo, Shai-Hulud!
She's at the center and throughout. Shai-Hulud holds our feet above the sand and guides each step we take.
Everybody loves Shai-Hulud, yeah!
Our future. So too the Shai-Hulud remind us of the genesis of all things.
I saw a freaking chest and now I lost it. Dang it!
Against our forgetting. But we
there it
do
is.
not forget. No! For that is what Shai-Hulud demands. That we are steadfast. That we endure. That we are ever changeless in our...
Oh yeah, some of these guys are back. working out. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm breaking up with you. This is not working out. Goodbye. Relationship over. I don't like the way you stab. Okay, bye. Old best friend, that guy. New best friend, bandage. I'm gonna have to go back and kill my old best friend because they were mean. Doug says, "Is this the speech lady live? Just respect to her lungs." Yeah, this is the lady that talks when we're in spice trips. Gilby the Fat says, "I'm gonna make a prediction. This lady who shows up in your Cave of Akil visions and now also is here is gonna turn out to be a rogue Saidina Bene Gesserit sister who has been getting in your head to manipulate you." I mean, that's really a good theory, and it shatters my heart because I just want Shai-Hulud to be the real reason, like how Jesus is the reason for the season. I just want to have a Shai-Hulud kind of day. But no, it's probably some Bene Gesserit lady. That's actually a very, very good guess, I think. From what I know about the lore. Which I'm learning more all the time. Whoa! You know, I actually wasn't a Star Wars fan until I got into Star Wars The Old Republic, and then I got so into that game that I started to learn a lot about the lore and became a big fan. And I kind of predict the same thing happening with Dune. Like, I had seen a movie and I liked it, but my fiance is like really into the whole Dune series, so like I definitely know that this game is increasing my interest in the lore, etc. Luckily, I knew enough about the lore to understand what the beginning was about. Like in the intro where it's like, this is not the way you know the Dune universe, it's something else. But it still stays true to like all the guidelines and stuff. It's like an alternate world or something. Ah! Dude! How are you still shooting then? NPCs in Dune got much better aiming than stormtroopers. LOL! But when it comes down to it, like, I don't really read a lot of books, I don't really watch a lot of TV, I just freaking play video games. So that is the #1 way that I'm gonna get into lore. It says nothing about, like, the lore series as a whole, it just means that that's how I consume content, you know? I mean, I read a lot of books for school, but I don't, like, read books for fun, basically. I can read, though, sort of. Contrary to popular belief, when I mispronounce everyone's names and towns, I'm getting an education, okay?
Where's my backup?
I don't know, but they are not here to back you up. Oh yeah, I keep trying to do that, and it's like, you don't have any more blood bags. Stop it.
Sector weather alert.
Oh
A
god,
large
for
sandstorm
real?
is approaching.
Eyes on enemy. Where's backup?
Oh no! They Bruce Lee'd me again! This lady is not paying attention. They were supposed to be the sniper, and they were like not even looking behind them. You would be fired so fast. Whoa! The only problem with this sword is that it is not fast. It is slow. Hi, Morgor! How have you been, Heartness? Happy to see you, friend. There's a freaking sandstorm! I gotta... I think I'm enclosed, though. I should be fine. Arrgh, I'm fine to continue my battle. Stop! Ramen fella, hi! How are you? Star Wars The Old Republic was an MMORPG that still exists, but when I played it, it was like 2012? No, like 2014. 2012 to 2014-ish. Ramen says, just ramen is fine. Okay, I'll try to remember that. You might have to tell me again. How's your duning? Have you been Dunalicious? Have you been doing it up? Murdering all them worm cultists. High 1 kill quota. Heck yes, I am. I love worm cultists. They are some of my favorite people to kill.
I need reinforcements.
149, ding! Whoa, 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 that hurt. Ah! 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 Help! I thought I had my poison metabolizer on. Do I not? One kill quota says, came over from some of your Dune YouTube vids, methinks. Oh, awesome. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming over from YouTube. That's so cool of you. We're actually dual streaming over on YouTube again right now. Woohoo. I love when I have friends in both places. Thank you for that. It means a lot. So what's your favorite thing about Dune 1 kill quota? One kill quota says, aw, nice. Heck yeah. I love YouTube and I love Twitch. I started on Twitch first, but YouTube partnered me first. So they both have a special place in my heart. One kill quota says, I'm a huge fan of survival building and they captured the world immersion quite well. Yeah, that's pretty much how I came to play the game as well. It's pretty much the most immersive game I've played, if not in a really long time, possibly ever. And I think a big part of that might also be because of how unique the story is. So in order for it to be immersive, there's elements of it that are unique to itself. One kill quota says the story is also super fun. I can't wait to see what they do with it. Right? I was actually really impressed and honestly kind of surprised because most survival games don't have such an in-depth story. Like, this could stand alone as an open world RPG. The story is so good. One kill says, I won't talk story in case of spoilers, but they definitely got me hooked. Thank you for being considerate about that, and me too. I absolutely love this game. So happy that I've gotten the opportunity to play it and be part of the Funcom creator group and stuff. I wasn't really sure, like, most of the time I always just play a game for a week or two and then I play the next new game, and like this game has just completely consumed my attention, and I'm just still having fun. Like, here it is a month and a half later, almost 2 months since Head Start, and I'm just like, I'm good. I'm still gonna play this. I'm completely fine. I don't need to find some other game or like see what else is new. Like, I'm just gonna play this for, I don't know, until I feel like I want to play something else. That's what I just keep telling myself. It's like, I'll just play this till I feel like I want to play something else, and I just keep playing it. Gilby says, is a huge long-time fan of the Vampire the Masquerade, and especially one of the clans called the Banu Hakim, who are very Middle Eastern in flavor. I love Dune because it feels like I'm playing a Banu Hakim vampire. That's epic! I love that comparison. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it properly. One Kill Quota says, 100%, I actually remade a new character on a new server because my original server crashed DC'd every hour. So I made it to level 179 on my first server, and now I'm back to 149 on my new server. Dead Von Doom, thank you for subscribing with Prime. That means so much to me. Super duper heartness. I hope you're doing well, friend. And welcome in, Diablo. I hope you're doing good too. So, Dead Von Doom, I'm going to add you to our list. You are going to be in the Artness group for the mid-August stream that will be announced in Discord. And then if you have to miss it live, it will be available on VOD. I hope that you enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes made by moi. Except for also we have some emotes on Twitch made by the Creators Club. So thank you to the artists of the Creators Club as well. Some of them are made by me, some of them are made by them. The ones that are made by someone else are all tagged. I think every emote is tagged with its artist, actually, if you're curious who made it. How are you doing, Dead Von Doom? How is the Star Citizen going? Diablo says, how are you doing? It's good to see you too. I'm doing really good. I'm kind of wrapping up a Landsraad mission that was already technically claimed, but I'm getting the extra points to get the rewards for it right now.
So too the Shai-Hulud reminds us of the genesis of all things, the origin without beginning, and admonishes us against our forgetfulness.
Where is my reinforcement?
But we do not forget.
Dead Von Doom says, Star Citizen is Star Citizen. Fair. I've heard lots of things about that game over the years, and I had been really excited about it upon the initial talk of it. But by the time they started actually having a playable game, I had lost interest. So I have not tried it.
In judgment, resolute. In movement, inexorable. In authority, absolute. We must shoulder this burden and win.
I got cable hooked though, I think. Nice. I noticed y'all have been taking a break from our game. Don't completely abandon me. Nah, I'd play whatever you want, but I did notice y'all were not logging in as much. Lucas says, be right back, checking dogs. Okay. Dead Von Doom says, for what it costs for a starter package, you get your money's worth. It has bugs, but it is alpha, so... I don't know. I don't usually pay to play in alpha. That was part of the whole thing with Star Citizen, is it's like one of those like borderline scam games. I'm happy you're enjoying it though. One Kill Quota says, what other game is this? We're talking about Star Citizen. It's been in production since what, 2010 or something? And they make you pay a lot of money to play it, but it's still an alpha. I mean, you're paying to play alpha. That's a scam. Like, in freaking technicality. You're paying for something that normal games pay someone else to do. Stan says, are they really still in alpha? I mean, that's what Dead says. Dead's playing it right now. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'll stop, like, targeting you about it. But that's why I never played it. I'm happy you guys are having fun. And I'm sincere when I say that. But the reason that I don't want to play it is because I feel like it's fishy. And I can spend my money on things where I feel like it's more, you know, I feel more comfortable spending my money elsewhere. But I'm happy that you're enjoying it. Morgor says, yeah, you should be paid to play alpha. Isn't that like literally your job, Diablo? Aren't you like a paid beta tester? Stan says, wow, I feel like it's been out forever. It looks cool though. Dead says, I don't feel bad. You don't have to buy anything but a starter pack, which is like 40 bucks. I mean, if you got 40 bucks to spend and you feel like it's a good purchase, then more power to you, you know? Definitely not trying to tell anybody how to spend their money. I think there's worse ways you could spend it. Diablo says, not for Star Citizen, doing other games. Yeah, that's what I meant though, is like, for example, to prove my point that you should get paid to test a game, that is literally Diablo's career, is that he's a paid alpha beta tester. Which is the only reason I'm calling Star Citizen a scam. Dead says, oh, I've spent way more than 40 bucks. Way more. So the first time it came to my attention that Star Citizen was probably a scam was actually on a YouTube video of a bunch of games that are kind of similar to that. And like that they just kind of drain people without really providing everything. They drain people monetarily without really providing everything that's promised. And to me, that seems like something that if you know, like just to be aware of so that you can make an educated decision about it. What's in here? Oh, I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. I don't need this. Don't need this. Guess I don't need this. Looks like I'm gonna need to fix my compressor. Dead Von Doom says, I mean, I bought DayZ when it was an alpha and it took a decade for that game to release. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I'm pretty sure Star Citizen's already on like year 15, dude. Like that game has literally been in production for so long. I guess I don't need those last two things. All right, this I kind of want. Is there something I should drop instead of that? This thing I've been needing to use. Can I use it inside? I think it has to be outside, so it's not gonna let me. Maybe I'll drop this. Or... what am I doing? I don't know. Don't need this glow tube. How did I even pick that up? Kinda want this. Kinda want this. Then I'll run away. I'm running away! I don't remember killing the main woman here. Maybe I killed her so fast I just don't remember. Dead Von Doom says, not that long. Like I said, GTA has been production 2 years longer and SC has a cost 1.2 billion more and has another year until release. Yeah, but GTA hasn't already had people pay thousands of dollars. Like, it's got investors. Here. So let's see. Star Citizen. When did Star Citizen start production? Because I definitely remember hearing about it. I was hoping it would be an alternative to Star Wars The Old Republic when I was playing that. And like I was just saying, I was playing that a really long time ago. Like over 10 years ago. Star Citizen started production in late 2012, so close to 15 years. Like I was just saying. How much money has Star Citizen collected? Which is why people call it a scam, is because of how much money it's taken in compared to the fact that of what it's produced. So Star Citizen has raised over $774 million in crowdfunding from its community. It's also received private investment, bringing the total funding to over $886 million. So what is what is common cost of an indie game? Because this is an indie game. A common cost of an indie game falls between $10,000 and $1 million. So this is why people call it a scam. Because they're just using it like a piggy bank. They're not really producing what they've promised, etc. Dead says, I get what you're saying, but no one's forcing people to spend more than the $40 for a starter. True. Dead says, it may be a scam. All I know is I've been messing with it since 2016 and it's come a long way. So my final say is, if you are happy, please keep doing what makes you happy. Thanks for listening to me and making you aware of the potential problems with it, because I just don't want my friends to be taken advantage of. And far more than trying to say anything about you playing it, because you're absolutely able to make decisions for yourself. If nothing else, I was more so explaining why I don't ever intend to play it. But yeah, for it costing almost $1 billion and still being in an alpha, when most indie games cost between $10,000 and $1 million, henceforth why people find it problematic and scammy. You could have literally produced 888 really solid games already for the amount of money that they've raised. Whoa! And that's just what I researched in 2 seconds. I mean, who knows if I actually dove into it, you know? This is the lady I was expecting to kill earlier. See, she's worth 80 XP, so she's a boss. I think she must be the lady that says all the things. Dead Von Doom says, "Oh, people have been saying that for years. If it is, shite happens." Oh, she is? Yeah, I didn't know that. I've killed her multiple times and noticed that she was much more XP than other bosses, or other people, I guess, in general. Keone Harkness! I just need to clear this room out again real quick because everybody's respawning, and then I'll try to catch up on chat. Dune is so good. I love this game so much. It's amazing. Are you thinking about giving it a shot, Keone? Tiablo says, I don't like spoilers. Mufflers are better. Lol. Okay, I think I'm safe to check the chat now. One kill quota says, which is why Dune is amazing. I'm 400 plus hours in and have paid $50. Right. And one kill quota says, for me, if I can get at least 8 hours out of a $40 game, it's at least as good as most AAA single-player titles. 100%. So, Dahlia, will you be my lawyer for suing Star Citizen? What is your basis for suing them? Dead Von Doom says it may be a scam. And also, full disclaimer, everybody, I'm not actually a lawyer. I am a pre-law student interested in becoming a lawyer, but I am not a lawyer. If anybody feels like I missed their comment, please feel free to put it back in chat. I won't consider it spammy. Dead Von Doom says, you're not too far from our base. We do have the tour camp feature available, Dead Von Doom, and don't feel shy about using it if you'd like me to tour your base on stream. Typically, I have such a limited play time, like an hour or two a day max. And so that really helps me utilize my time, making sure people like save up their points to get the tours, etc. Especially because not only, you know, do I have limited time, but also I get multiple requests for base tours per day on and off stream. And so it just keeps it fair. Gilby says there's a tour camp function. Yeah, so we have tour camp set up in the balloons, the balloon baubles, and it completely counts for this game too. It's the same thing. Whoa, camp, base, whatever. Other games it's called camp, and this game it's called base. Dead says, sure, go for it. Guild has access. Yeah, whenever you redeem that point, I would be happy to. I'm not going to do it without the point redeem, though. Dead says, bah, 94 short. Oh, it sounds like you'll be ready to go next stream then at the latest. Because we're actually probably about 10 minutes out from raiding today. One kill quota says, what server are you guys on? Probably not the same, but would be fun. So one kill quota, we have a guild. And we are Atreides. And anybody who wants to come join us, we're an active guild. The more the merrier. We're on Canis Major in the Seat Sahid. S-A-A-J-I-D. But if you want to come join us, I'd love to have you. And then if you join after I am offline today, make sure to just like join the Discord and send me a DM and I will send you a guild invite. Lucas says they need to nerf Speech Lady next patch. Why? I love her. Hi, Dusty Spark. It's great to see you. Welcome in. But yeah, if you want to play Atreides with us, 1 kill quota, we've got an active guild. And I tend to grind the lands grab board by myself most of the time, but I would love to have more people playing with us. We've got 18 out of 32 right now, so we do have room for some more. And if we fill up, we'll start doing like a monthly login requirement. But so far, since we haven't reached a full capacity, I haven't been enforcing anything like that. Because, you know, a lot of the people who watch are on different servers, so... I fully appreciate when people take the time to jump over here and play with us. It means a lot. 1 kill quota says, yeah, I'd have to restart again. I might if this server stays dead. Well, you're more than welcome, and I understand. Dead Von Doom did the same thing. He had restarted like 3 times, I think, right? And then came over here, and now we have a good guild, so he seems to be happier on this one. I honestly wonder, because, like, now that the trendiness of the game is kind of dying out, and now it's more just, like, stabilizing its player base, I wonder if they're gonna have to, like, combine some servers, because it does seem like they opened too many servers, and now a lot of them are kind of dead. But we'll see. I'm sure that they're probably gonna do like a DLC release first and see if people come back, and then if they don't come back, they'll probably do like some combining things. That seems to be how most games do it. I have no idea what their plans are though, full disclosure. I'm just guessing based on what I've seen other games do. I am going the right way, right? Yes, I am. Okay, there's the rock. 1 kill quota says, I was on Nova Tabor and that server crashed or mass disconnected players about every hour. It was insane. I think I heard about that. This server has been very stable. Gilby says, I anticipate they're going to make Fremen a playable third faction, which is going to draw back a lot of folks who wanted a lot of Fremen content. Yeah, I've kind of been getting the vibe of that as well, and I hope that that ends up being the case. Because there's rumors of another faction, and it would just make sense, right? Lucas says, I wish there was a more MMORPG based on Mass Effect or even Dragon Age. That would be cool. Can't have Dune without the Fremen, yeah! Especially because in the lore, everyone seriously underestimates the Fremen's strength. The Harkonnens thought there were only 50,000 in the whole planet, where it was 100 times that number. Yeah! 1 kill quota says, I mean, if they make a Fremen a faction, I feel like that faction would destroy the entire faction system. The thing is that they would be hiding, so, like... It'd be interesting to see what happens, but I would totally make a second guild, like a second Fremen guild, if that happens. There's actually talk of me doing a Harkonnen guild as well, like once I'm 200 on this one, but we'll see. It would obviously be on a different server because I'm not going to compete against myself. Gilby the Fat says, so the Fremen are all dead equals the ones you know about. Exactly. Hi, Apothecary. How are you doing? It's great to see you. You were lagging pretty hard playing this earlier? Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. 1 kill quota says, oh yeah, and lore-wise, the Fremen are amazing with tech. They are actually bribing the Spacing Guild so that they could work on their terraforming in the south. And Jason Lee says the whole main story in the game is finding the Frem, right? So it would make sense that after they are found, after long enough in the game being online, that they become a faction. It totally would fit in. And plus everybody who is into the lore and who came to the game already knowing about the Fremen wants to play a Fremen. I think everybody was a little disappointed that that wasn't an option. Except for the Psychos. The Psychos knew deep down they were Harkonnens at heart. But everybody else wanted to be Fremen or a mix of Atreides Fremen. One Kill Quota says, none of the movies really show how badass the Fremen actually were. That's so cool. Gilby the Fat says, I would legit jump into a second guild for Fremen and play it exclusively. One Kill Quota says, I assumed in the testing that we were being taught, trained to become a new Fremen. Interesting. That's an interesting theory too. I have a theory that, okay, so I guess I can't say a lot of it because of spoilers. I don't know if I can say anything because of spoilers. All the things I wanted to say are a little spoily of the main story. Dang it. Alright, I'll shut up. But if anybody wants to know, we could talk about it in Discord later or something. But with that being said, I do have to find somebody else to raid out to because I have school tomorrow and I still have to eat dinner. And I still have some homework to do. But let's go over what's different this week. Let me also get the rating thing up so people know. And anybody who's new, if I happen to receive a raid as I'm getting ready to raid, I do stay for 15 minutes to 30 minutes longer. We just pretend like I wasn't gonna raid if that happens. Because I feel like it's rude to like receive a raid and then not stay. So Noel says, oh, be well, God bless. Heartness, Noel, thank you for popping by and saying hi. I've missed you the last couple weeks. So to review the things that are different for this upcoming week. Next weekend, I will be in Orlando for the GCX event, sponsoring or raising money for St. Jude, so it's Gamers for Good. It's an awesome event. Check it out online if you haven't already. GCX event. I'm one of the invited creators to that, and I will be attempting to IRL stream as long as I have service. So that changes our streams next week in two ways. One, our normal streams that we usually do on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are not going to happen as usual because I'm not going to be here. Number two, I will still be attempting to stream as early as Thursday and as late as Sunday, but I will be randomly going live, probably making an announcement on Discord, possibly making an announcement on other platforms if I'm able to, but no promises. So make sure that you're on Discord if you're not already. Also, if I'm only able to go live on one or the other, Twitch or YouTube, that means I'll be switching between the two. There might be a heavy focus on YouTube because there's some new stuff I want to try. So if you're not already on YouTube, please go check them out. Make sure you, or check me out on YouTube and sub, and make sure your notifications are on so that if I am streaming only on YouTube for part of the IRL stream, you're aware of it happening. Also, there's a chance that I might only be on Twitch for certain times, so make sure that if you're not on Twitch already that you jump over there. I'm going to try to set up a server this week so that I can potentially multi-stream, but I've never done that before, so I don't know if it'll work. So that means that make sure that you're prepared in case it's like just a stream in one place or the other. I want to say thank you everybody for being here. It means so much to me that you decided to spend time with me. If you are on YouTube, please don't forget to like the stream and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, please don't forget to follow. Vengeful Soul, welcome. I'm so happy I got to see you for a minute. And if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. You can follow me on all my other links by checking out my website at dahliathehologram.com. I've got a link to all my socials, as well as the Discord, as well as some merch and stuff on there. So if you haven't already, please check it out. Morgor says, good night, take care. Good night, Morgor. I'm happy I got to see you. I've been missing ya. I don't know if you've been around secretly, but I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm happy that I got to see you. Lucas says, awesome stream. Hologram Dahlia, great to see you again as always. Heartness, Lucas, I'm glad I got to see you too. Stan says, thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Stan. Jason Lee says, rest well, Dahlia. Everyone have a great time zone. You too, Jason Lee. Super Heartness. Gilby says, thanks for the stream, Dahlia. Heartness, Gilby, thank you for being here. Morgor says, guilty of a little lurking. Oh, I'm just always happy when you're here. Thank you for lurking. And Silver says, great stream. Looking forward to IRL streams if possible. Shall see you soon. Take care and get that homework done, Heartness. Thank you, Silver. It means a lot to me, and I will do my best. It's a stressful week, but I'm working really hard, and I'm going to get it done. JJ, Heartness. Orion Snake, Heartness. Y'all rock. All right, so I'm going to start by picking out somebody. Oh, also Noel, Heartness. You rock. Thank you for being here. I'm going to start by picking out somebody to raid on YouTube. So on YouTube, let's go see who is streaming. Vats Vixen is playing again. Also, GCX Charity Marathon is going on. Why don't we go there? Because I'm talking about how I'm going to the GCX event this weekend, benefiting St. Jude. So why don't... And this is my last stream until then. So actually, I'll probably bring everybody over there. Shinigami James, thank you for being here. Super Heartness. That means a lot to me. But let's all go check out the GCX event. If you're able, please consider donating some money for St. Jude. It is a charity event. And let's go show some support and say hello to the St. Jude people. I think I'm going to do that on YouTube and on Twitch. So that's where we're going all the way around. Did it work? Alright, looks like it. See y'all next weekend from the GCX event. I heart you and I hope you have a great day. I might be on Discord later, not sure yet. It depends on if I get all my homework done. See you soon. Take care. Bye.
Don't try to